Morning runs are the best, right? But what happens when you have an evening race? Fueling can get a lot more scary. However, it doesn't have to. I walked you through a typical day that would fuel you to perform your best for those evening races without any mid-race bathroom stops. And guess what? You don't have to see me in my kitchen for the 1000th time, because thanks to this Insta360, it's so small I can bring it on my run and not even know I'm carrying it. Okay, so when it comes to breakfast on the morning of the race, this is going to look quite different to a usual pre-race breakfast just because we've got hours before the race. We're going to be higher in protein, having some healthy fats to keep us full, but also those carbs. Maybe something like eggs with breakfast potatoes, some avocado and a side of fruit. Then, just as I've said many times before, we want to be eating every 2 to 3 hours, keeping those energy levels up. Maybe something like a banana with trail mix would be great, a good combination of carbs, proteins and your healthy fats. And easy to carry on the go if you're traveling or away for a race. So for lunch, this is when we're really going to want to be thinking about starting to reduce the fiber. So something like grilled chicken with some white rice, some soy sauce and maybe a little bit of skinned cucumber would be a great option for lunch. It's stocking up those carb sources and giving you a bit of protein to keep you full, but we're minimizing that fiber and fat just to avoid any GI stress later in the day. 3 to 4 hours before, you want to have that really high carb snack. So for me, that's a plain bagel with peanut butter, banana and honey. It's low in fiber, high in carbs, but this is when you want to be trying things before races and see what works best for you. I like to have some kind of energy bar about 90 minutes before, so that could be an RX bar, a Cliff bar, something along those lines that's high in carbs but low in protein and fats. They're also really portable, so if you're at the race you're not having to make anything or cook anything and heat it up. So this may be when you want to have your caffeine too, depending on what you're used to and your tolerance. For me, about 90 minutes out allows the effect to take on both the bowels and the energy. Just as always, don't do anything new on race day. Then for that final energy kick, around 45 minutes out, maybe when you're doing your band exercises before you head to go and warm up, you could snack on some fruit snacks, a gel, or just sip on some sports drinks. It just gives those really quick release carbs to top up those stores to make sure you're fueled and ready to go. Oh, and of course, you want to make sure you're sipping on water, electrolytes, and even a carb drink throughout the day. That's it for how I'd fuel for an evening race. I've got about 8 kilometers left of my midweek long run, so I'm going to put my podcast on and enjoy these remaining kilometers, but I hope that helped, and comment down below any questions you have.